is that India gave refuge to former Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina as well this year. But of course, this after a change of power in Bangladesh earlier, India giving asylum to the ousted Bangladeshi Prime Minister. The interim Bangladesh government, led by Mohammad Yunus, though expressed displeasure at this development, India refusing to act on the Yunus government's request to extradite Sheikh Hasina. And the Bangladesh government had, of course, engaged in anti-India activities as well on their soil. Remember also, of course, the state of minorities within Bangladesh after this transition was something of huge concern to India as well. Professor Madhav Narapath, India giving asylum, refuge to Sheikh Hasina, refusing to act on Yunus's government to extradite her immediately. What does this really mean?
Well, it basically means that India can stand up and adopt a foreign policy which it wants to adopt and which is in its own interest. The fact is that by granting asylum to Sheikh Hasina, who landed up in India, by the way, before there was any offer of asylum, and it became a fait accompli, and India very graciously offered her asylum. Now, the Bangladesh government, frankly, has shown that it is completely controlled by Pakistan and by Pakistan's controller, China. I'm sorry to say that Mohammad Yunus has tarnished his name, his legacy, by the kind of cover he is giving to fundamentalist forces to conduct a thorough, horrible genocide in Bangladesh. You have, for example, innocent priests. Just because they are priests, they are being sent to prison and the keys are being thrown away. Now, this kind of behavior is absolutely intolerable. And as far as India is concerned, the fact is that, if Sheikh Hasina were to be sent to Bangladesh back there, and I'm sorry to say that so far, none of the Western countries that talk of civil liberty, freedom, etc., and frankly, who have given terror to not those who are fighting terror, but those who are supporting terror, none of them have raised a little finger to assist Sheikh Hasina. India has stepped forward. India has done so. And I can say one thing, Uday, India under Prime Minister Modi is not going to flinch from its regional responsibilities. And part of the responsibility is to ensure a secure neighborhood. And if Bangladesh continues into this collapse, into a meltdown, into a fundamentalist meltdown, if it becomes another Afghanistan, the way it became in 1996 when the Taliban came to power, well, I would like to say that India has vital stakes in that, and India is definitely not going to just stand by. Sheikh Hasina is a symbol of that resolve and that firmness of purpose that India under Prime Minister Modi has.